Dear student, today we will see class diagram. So class diagram describes the static structure of a system. It shows how a system is structured rather than how it behaves. The static structure of a system consists of number of class diagram and their dependency. So it consists of classes and their relationship. So the relationship may be a generalization, aggregation, association, and number of relationship are there between the classes. Entities with common feature, that is attributes and operations, represent the class. So class represent the entities with common feature, that is attributes and operations, and classes are represented by a solid line rectangle with compartments. So this is the symbol of class. So it is represented by a rectangle which is having a compartment, different compartments. So the first compartment consists of the name of the class. Second compartment consists of the attributes. What is attribute? Attribute is a named property of a class, and in attribute the attribute names may be followed by a square brackets containing a multiplicity expression, like we define the array. And the third compartment is operation, which defines the operations which are performed by the class. So these two, second and third compartment is optional. So attributes, for example, for the library member, the attributes are member name, membership number, address, phone number, email address, and the operations are issue book, return book, find book. All these are the operation for the library member. Now we will see relationship between the classes. So there are four types of relationship: inheritance, association, aggregation, and composition and dependency. So we will see first inheritance. So inheritance allows to define a new class derived by extending or modifying the existing class. As we know, there is a base class and derived class. So this is the base class, these are the derived class. Okay, and we will see the indicate the relationship between this base class and derived classes like this by drawing the line from base class to the super class, from the subclass to the super class. And here we can combine the subclasses, according to the discriminators. So the issuable and the reference are the two discriminators for the library book, and we can combine this subclass and we can join to the super class. Then next is association relationship. So what is association relationship? Association are needed to enable the objects to communicate with each other. And association describes a connection between classes, and the relation between the two objects is called as the link. So links are the instances of the association. For example, the statement library member borrows a book. So borrows is the relationship, and an association is a binary relationship usually, but the association may be a recursive association in which a class can have association with itself. So this is how the association relationship is indicated. So here library member and book, these are the two classes, and the books are borrowed by library member, and this star shows the multiplicity. Multiplicity means star means multiple. So we can call multiple books are borrowed by a library member. So there is only one library member. Next is aggregation relationship. So aggregation relationship provides a whole and part relationship. We have already seen that if an instance of one object contains instance of some other object, then aggregation or composition relationship is occurred, and this aggregation relationship is represented by the diamond symbol. See here, This is the representation of the aggregations, where this diamond symbol represent the aggregation, means document contains multiple paragraphs and one paragraph contains multiple lines. So this is the aggregation symbol which is represented by a diamond, and it is represented at the end, at the composite end of relationship. Okay, so here one document consists of multiple paragraphs and one paragraph consists of multiple lines. So this is the aggregation relationship. Composition is a stricter form of aggregation in which the parts are existent dependent on the whole. For example, here order and item is there. So the life of each part is closely tied to the life of whole. Life of each part is related to the life of whole. Means if parts are created, if the whole is created, parts are created. If the whole is destroyed, part is destroyed. Like order, if order is created, items are created. If order is destroyed, items are destroyed. Okay, and the composition relationship is represented by this filled diamond symbol. Next is class dependency. So class dependency is a form of association between classes. A dependency relationship between classes shows that change in the independent class requires a change to be made to the dependent class. For example, dependent class and independent class, and it is represented by a dotted lines. Okay, for example, this is dependent class, may be a child and it is a parent. Okay, so if it shows that if the change in the independent class requires the change to be made in the dependent class. So that is the dependency. Okay, in the next section we will see interaction diagrams. Thank you.